Hi guys, Mark Creedon from Red Monkey. Welcome to The Edge, where we spend just a few minutes on the leading edge of your business. And once again, I've got the great privilege of being joined by Jac Gallagher from Notch Above. Hey Jac, how you doing?
Good morning, Mark. Very good, thank you. Thanks for
Fantastic.
having me.
It's been a pleasure. These things have been good fun, actually. So I'm sure that the listeners are getting some really good information out of it. Hey Jac, one of the frustrations that I have in dealing with bookkeepers and accountants until I met you
I'm glad
was
you clarified that part.
absolutely was when I talk about my business or the people that we work with. Often the focus is on, if we want to improve the bottom line, their entire focus is on cutting cost. And my view on that has always been, let's not worry about how much cost we're cutting, let's worry about how much money we're making. But you've taught me there's a balance to that, isn't there?
Absolutely. Cost is one side, but revenue is the other side, and I believe the more important side. We need to review our costs to make sure we're not just filling a leaking bucket, but it's often easier to go and get that next sale and increase your revenue and grow your business that way.
So Jac, if we're looking at that, really, it is a matter of looking at both, isn't it? And I love that filling a leaking bucket analogy, because if we take my view, which is that sort of big picture, right, let's go make more money, let's do this differently and make more money out of it. Keeping in mind, one of the other conversations we had is that it's not just about making money, it's about what you do with the money.
Mm-hmm.
But if the focus is entirely on making money, but in the back end of my business, I'm spending money on things that I don't need to be spending it on. You and I have discussed, I've got subscriptions I'm no longer using. I'm paying for things that are at a higher rate than I should be. Then really what I am doing is I'm working twice as hard because I'm bringing more money in, but I am kind of filling a leaking bucket, aren't I? So it is really getting that balance between go chase the money, but also spend some time to make sure that as I'm throwing the money into the bucket, it's not just pouring out the other end.
Yeah, do take time to review your costs monthly. Have a look at your profit and loss and have a dig into things like subscriptions is an area that you might have signed up for something 12 months ago, used it for 2 months, realized that you don't need it, but forgotten to cancel it. So do look through things, yes, subscriptions. Once in a while, look at your insurance and go, okay, are we paying for what we need? And don't spend a lot of time on it, but just be aware of where that money's going.
Okay, so Jac, takeaways for me are all very good to focus on getting out there and making more money and creating new business. That's what I love to do.
That's the fun bit.
It is the fun bit. And when we start talking about how to save money, I kind of glaze over a little bit because I'm more interested in the fun stuff. But really the takeaway is focus on making more money, but at the same time, make sure that you spend, say, once a month, sit down with your bookkeeper, and because that's what we do, and we review where we're at. I know that's what you do with your clients. You review where you're at, look at things like insurances and subscriptions and just those sorts of things that will save you from topping up a bucket that's actually got a couple of holes in the bottom of it.
Absolutely. Things to be aware of.
Fantastic. Great takeaways. Good to talk to you again. Thanks, Jac.
Great. Thanks, Mark.
Talk soon.